Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. I got a movie for you today called Disgruntled Employee. Now, Disgruntled Employee was written and directed by Bill Zebub, a man that fans of exploitation cinema should be pretty familiar with. This is my third film of his that I've watched. Second I've reviewed. I've also checked out Forgive Me for Raping You and Zombie Christ. Yes, it's those kinds of movies. This was sent to me by former Nerd Remix Horror Hottie of the Month and friend of the site, Angelina Lee. She's right there. Yeah. And she's in this, and she was kind enough to send me the DVD. That's not her on the cover. That's her on the back, and she's also on the disc. So, yeah. So anyway, this tells the story of an office building. Doesn't really tell you what they do. There's lots of copiers and lots of paper, but there's a perverted janitor named Steve, who is Steve Nebesny from Forgive Me for Raping You, and even shares a line with that. The "Don't call me father, you can call me daddy" line from that movie. Also rears its head in this movie, and Steve is kind of a pervert. He's got webcams set up all over the place so you can watch the ladies in the office pee and things like that. And the ladies in the office are the aforementioned Angelina Lee, who plays Jordana, kind of the bitchy stuck-up girl. And then you have Claire, the bitchy boss, who is played by Lydia Lyle. And then there's Taylor, like a lesbian club girl. I could not find a credit over who plays her, and she's kind of the one that Steve sexually harasses. And then there's a nice, sweet girl, Jessica, played by Jessica Mazo, that Steve kind of enjoys. Well, Steve gets fired, and things degenerate from there. Steve, it turns out, is unhinged and isn't quite who he seems, and he takes revenge on the girls in the sickest way possible. Now, if this was the early 80s, some of the realism in this movie, if this was the early 80s, Bill Zebub would be in court explaining that he didn't actually torture and humiliate these women like kind of like Diodato had to do after Cannibal Holocaust, and swear that he never killed anybody. Some of the scenes are that realistic, especially Angelina Lee when she finally realizes, her character finally realizes what's going to happen to her. It's really uncomfortable watching her, and that's saying a lot, because all the female cast in this ends up tied up and naked within probably 20 minutes of this movie, and they're all extremely easy on the eyes, but it's kind of weird seeing really hot girls in situations like this. It almost kind of makes you feel a little fucked up for checking it out, or for enjoying it, I guess. But one continuity error I saw when Steve holds the gun on Angelina in the hallway and makes her strip, she takes her shoes off, and then she has her shoes on for the rest of the movie. Now you're probably thinking to me, Tom, why the fuck is Angelina Lee naked and you're looking at her shoes? And I'm going to tell you, because I'm a professional. That's why. Because I'm a professional. Or something. But anyway, there's only one girl in sensible shoes, and that's Jessica. So, the guys, eventually Steve's plan falls apart, and there's some stuff that goes on, as far as him almost getting caught, and I won't give away the ending, because the ending is kind of a downer, and but it wraps everything up really nicely. There's something for everybody in this. There's lots of nude women, and they run the gamut on what they look like. Like I said, Angelina Lee looks very, very good naked. So yeah. As if you didn't know that already, she does. And, she's got some chops, too, so that makes her a double threat, right? Sure. Oh, okay. And I'll forever be haunted by the image of her naked and tied up and splayed across the desk going, duh! So, that was one of the moments for me. A laugh-out-loud moment in a movie that is sometimes grim and, frankly, hard to watch at points, because it's, such a touchy subject matter, which is what makes Bill Zebub's movies so good, is because they really rub your face into stuff that you're not normally used to getting your face rubbed in. And in this one, it happens to be extreme revenge and I would say bondage. So who knows? Anyway, you got Steve jerks off on a sandwich. That's great. He has some great one-liners, and he plays it so detached and everything else. And, best line in the movie, that's enough chit-chat. Start stripping. So you gotta love that. And he's kind of a detached guy. He kind of played it, plays it very straight, like he did in and forgive me for raping you, and that it really works here because Steve is kind of an emotionalist guy when it comes to this, and it really works for this. Particularly, like I said, the scene where he's tormented, the couple scenes where he's tormenting Angelina Lee's character, and by the way, she looks very uncomfortable when he's squeezing her breasts. So, you know, I wouldn't know how it went on the set. Who knows? But anyway, check it out. It's called Disgruntled Employee. It has a lot of what exploitation fans like, and it pushes the envelope, which is what most of Bill's films do, and I think, you know, I can't wait to review another one. So, if you're fans of exploitation cinema, old school stuff, low budget, and, you know, extremely well done, check out Disgruntled Employee. I give it a firm 8 out of 10. I'm Tom, support independent cinema. Thanks.
You